I'm Dr. Fazalunnisa, gynecologist and fertility specialist, Hira Fertility Center, Tolichoki. So, today we are going to discuss about what are the symptoms of early pregnancy. So, early pregnancy, you have a lot of confusion, what to do, what not to do. And today we are going to discuss about the symptoms and the signs of early pregnancy. So, as you know, once the period is missed, like when you have continuous periods and when you miss a date and when you check it after a week, when the beta HCG urine pregnancy test is positive, then we know that the pregnancy is coming. So missed period is one of the first signs of early pregnancy. In the same way, when a very small baby, it's almost of the size of a small seed, is growing, there is a lot of energy drain that is happening. So when a lot of energy drain is happening, the women tend to feel very weak, tiredness, a lot of weakness, and a lot of sleepiness also happens. So this is because of the hormone beta HCG. So the hormone beta HCG, which is produced because of the increasing size of the baby, the hormone is gonna cause a lot of sleepiness, so you tend to sleep a lot during your pregnancy. And third thing that you should keep in mind is you feel like a lot of mood swings happening at that point of time. So the mood swings are pretty much common. You might feel like sudden burst of pain, a sudden burst of emotion. So the family has to be like really supportive because your body is undergoing a lot of hormonal changes. There's a haywire of hormones happening. So you should consider this and keep in mind that a lot of hormones are there. So that is the reason why there is an emotional instability, and the family has to be very supportive of this. Moreover, you have to also consider things like, eating some inedible things, like craving for some inedible things like say soil or chalk, or this is called as pica. Pica is very common in these patients because pica is like you feel like eating some unedible things. So this happens because generally there is anemia which is happening in the pregnancy because there's a lot of blood thinning and anemia. The blood count is coming down, so you feel like eating soil, chickpeas and all this, and these things should be avoided because eating or ingestion of such things might cause stomach infections and deteriorate your health. So if you feel like having pica, you feel like having something unedible, you definitely need to consult your doctor for anemia and take iron pills and potions to increase the iron supply in your body. Moreover, some females feel that there is a lot of vaginal discharge which is happening. Like the vaginal discharge is definitely common, but the vaginal discharge has to be clear, white, and non-smelly and non-color. Means it should be white, transparent, like a egg white. Like how a egg white looks, exactly the same way the vaginal discharge might increase as your uterus is pumping with a lot of blood because it is growing a baby. It is pumping a lot of blood. So the white discharge is definitely common, and that is how you suspect. You feel like there is something very abnormal about it, but it is not abnormal. If it is a clear white discharge, then it is normal. And moreover, the next symptom that you might face during the pregnancy is the urinary symptoms, the frequent urination. You want to always go to the washroom, pee, and sometimes the lady is so sleepless that she can't sleep through the whole of the night because of the increased frequency of urination. This happens because the uterus is very closely attached to the urinary bladder. So when the uterus is increasing, it is going and putting pressure on the urinary bladder. So this urinary bladder is gonna get compressed, and that is the reason why you would have a lot of urination. And that is very common as long as you don't have burning micturition or pain during micturition, or heaviness during micturiation. This is common because during the early pregnancy, as I told you, the urine bag is going to be pressed by the uterus, and that is why you have frequency of urination. So these are some of the symptoms that you have to keep in mind, and definitely the body, because the body is building a baby inside you, there would be a lot of changes in your own body. Like there would be breast tenderness, you would feel heaviness, you would feel weak, you would feel tired all the time. But the family has to be very supportive, and a proper nutrition, proper diet, exercise, yoga would all help you to keep you all healthy and nice, and not to worry too much about it, and just take as the flow comes. And I would all wish you a very happy and a safe pregnancy. And please subscribe, share and like Hira Fertility, and pass on the information to a lot of people who do not know about it.